Hello ladies and gentlemen, reporting here from Alexandra Palace. In the background, as you can see, this is Yogi. We're about to see if we can get ourselves a hug. Amma is in the house today. Amma, who visits Alexandra Palace every year, is here for 2 days. And Alexandra Palace happens to be just around the corner from me, so it would be rude not to go and see the mother, the beautiful lady, and get some love, get some loving. But it's not just about seeing Amma or meeting Amma. It's also about the crowd that's there, the highly conscious individuals that are coming from the heart. So we're looking to bathe ourselves in that environment, maybe see a few old faces and make some new friends as well. And yeah, there we are. We'll let you know how it goes. We probably can't take any video stuff in there, so we'll let you know how it goes on the way out. Okay, Yogi over and out. Ciao ciao. Hi guys, well, we're in Alexandra Palace right now. I made sure I didn't record anything in the actual hall. I thought that would be a bit rude to the other participants, and probably not allowed anyway. But what an amazing experience here at Amma's in Alexandra Palace. There's just something quite magical that occurs when you sit down and watch this lady hugging strangers like they're her own children, long lost children that she hasn't seen in a long while. And the intensity of her hugs in every moment, as far as I could see, is just the same. And yes, she gets distracted by her helpers, and she's obviously discussing things at times, and there are exchanges going on, but then her connection with the people she's hugging is just so loving, intense, so much giving going on. And yeah, no matter what criticisms I may have, or questions I might have about what is actually going on, it just gets kind of sidetracked. I was here this morning and the mantras were being chanted, and that in itself as well is something quite magical, to the intensity as the mantra, kind of the 108 names of Amma kind of as it starts to build up and speed up, to notice how my mind kind of starts to churn out stuff and resistance and old memories and all sorts of craziness starts to kind of come to the surface, really like a computer hard drive being defragmented by just being in the presence of an intensity of it all. It was interesting to see quite a few old faces, and people on the circuit kind of going up there and getting their hugs. We've got it all here at Amma's. I mean, from the bottle blonde, fake tanned models to the super yogi chick, to neighbor next door. We've got everyone seems to be welcome here. There is no no judgment in it. Everyone wants a hug. Everyone wants to get up on stage and get that hug. And also beautiful to see people sitting back and just bathing in it all. Some people crying, some people laughing, and some people just there just to socialize. Even though on the screen they keep on sort of putting up saying during the chanting, please be quiet. Some people seem to just ignore that and get on with their socializing and chatting about everyday mundane stuff. So it really is just a one big mixture of people here. What was coming up for me as well today is how different this environment of kind of unconditional love is to certain other aspects I've been looking at recently around money, around work, around being in the world, and paying bills and surviving, and where you live, and how there's so much stress put upon us, and we kind of forget how to love each other. You know, I live on a road, on a terraced road, terrace houses, and you know, as much as I've tried to be loving to my neighbors, somehow, you know, we manage to piss each other off and manage to fall out with each other, and sometimes be quite nasty to each other, almost going into a very kind of animal, kind of reactionary kind of way of living. And I was reminded the other day of something about the Amazonians in the tribal Amazonians of old age, of the times when they used to shrink heads. And I think one of these guys who had about like one of these chiefs who had like 7 shrunken heads, and basically the heads of people he had hunted down and killed. And these were rival tribes, from people from rival tribes. And he was asked, why was that done? Why do you have 7 heads on a stick? And basically he said, well, I have 7 children. And basically in the jungle, food is limited. And for every child that is born, we need to kill another person from another tribe, so the child will have food. So yes, that's why they have shrunken heads back in the tribal days. So it made me think of how many of us are trying to go back to tribal ways, and thinking that, oh yes, the ancestors from the Amazon, and we're gonna go like psychedelic ayahuasca trippy styley lifestyle, and we're gonna, yeah, it's all about the tribe. Well, guess what, ladies and gents, we don't want to go tribal, because there was a whole load of shit going down back in the day that we really don't want to repeat. And in fact, we do repeat. The average person loves their kids but hates their neighbors sometimes, you know. It's like this sense of competition. It's like, I need to be better off than you, I need to get mine. And we want to evolve beyond that. You know, I'm not trying to judge anyone here. You know, I have my moments too, of course, but as far as I know, I'm trying to work towards a more evolved way of being, and trying to check out, is there a way where we can live together, love each other, and embellish each other's lives. There's plenty to go around, and we want to melt this with love, hopefully. So yeah, just something that was coming up for me, being in this kind of ocean of love, as they're calling it, at Amma's Alexandra Palace 2016, day 1. Get here if you can. I think it's an amazing experience, and amazing people here. This morning it was relatively quiet, but it's pretty much going to heat up to tonight, and obviously tomorrow for the finale. So get here if you can, and catch up with you soon. If not, I'll be seeing you at 5 Rhythms in Tufnell Park tonight. Yours truly will be on the door. So yes, come and see us there and share the love. Anyway, Ash Yogi from Alexandra Palace, checking out Amma. Ash Yogi out. Ciao. Do-do-do-do.